seat on the ground right now.
Immediately he became combative. He didn't want to talk to us. He didn't want to follow any commands.
You're gonna get pepper sprayed. Please move back, ma'am.
What happened? What happened?
Man, I'm not doing nothing.
I was out in the water with my 3-year-old son, and this man approached me. He kept falling, and he was not okay. He would stand up, but then fall right back down into the water. He would just ask people that were walking by him if they could lift him up. Yeah, I could tell that he was not in any good condition. So I ran to the lifeguard and I told him what I witnessed.
Thomas Valenti was in Tower 32 when he was approached by the witness.
So I went to investigate, and the male was lying down in about 2 feet of water. So I grabbed his hand and assisted him up, told him that we needed to go into the beach, and then he turned on me, and from there, he shoved me with 2 hands into my upper chest.
Dispatch contacting 31 Sam for assault on a lifeguard at Tower 32.
He turned on me and went back, and then shoved me away, and then I just backed off.
If he did that to the lifeguard, what else would he have done to somebody else?
Valenti's supervisor, Sergeant Mike Cranston, reaches out for backup.
Advising we have contacted PD.
Going to attempt to relocate him now, and he assaulted one of our lifeguards. One of our tower guards had gone in to check on the welfare of a gentleman in the ocean, and he had turned somewhat violent, and that's just not okay. The lifeguards are here to ensure the safety of everyone and to maintain some semblance of law and order on the beach.
Take a seat on the ground right now.
I got to protect the staff around here, and we've got to let other people know that the lifeguards are the good guys in this situation. And we need to tell them that you're not free to walk away right now.
Take a seat on the ground right now. Do not step forward. Take a seat on the ground.
Sorry.
We're going to help you take a seat on the ground if you don't do it for us. So take a seat on the ground.
Sorry, man.
Take a seat on the ground, or we're going to help you do it. Please move back, ma'am.
What happened? What happened?
Beachgoers begin to notice the commotion, including the man's concerned sister.
Seat on the ground.
He's drunk. I mean, he was drinking way too much. I know he's in the wrong, so I understand what they're doing. Yeah.
You pushed one of the lifeguards, and that is illegal to do. So we're going to have you remaining on the ground right now. You're not free to stand up. What's your name?
Immediately he became combative. He didn't want to talk to us. He didn't want to follow any commands.
Sir, stay seated. Stay seated, sir. Stay seated. Get back down on the ground, or you're going to get pepper sprayed. Do you want to get pepper on the ground?
And it's just not okay. We can't have that going on the beach. This one event is now sucking all of our attention and all our eyes that way. We just have to get past it and then get on to lifeguarding.
San Diego police are quickly on scene to back up the lifeguards.
Man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
It's an aspect of lifeguarding that we have some training and some tools in order to help us facilitate a peaceful outcome. It's not our favorite part of the job by any means.
Stand up for
Luckily, we don't have to do it all that often, but it had a good outcome today, and no one was injured, and everybody gets to go home.
And so when you push them, that's why he's a peace officer. You can't push a lifeguard. You can't push anybody. So you're gonna go detox, all right? Okay? You're good.
We talked to the family. They assured us that this wasn't how this gentleman usually acts, and no one was injured. So we're not going to press any charges against him. I'm sure once he sobers up, he'll realize that he made a few errors in judgment.
All right, ma'am.
I know you have it.
We'll be here in a couple hours. Just lots of water.
Just be good.
All right, we're going to go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
He did seem quite remorseful at the end. He started to sober up and realize that he'd got himself into a situation that he didn't want to be in, and we didn't want him to be there either. It was just going to be the safest, best outcome for everyone if he was to leave the beach, and then maybe he'll come to terms with this is just not a behavior I want to engage in next time I go out for a summer's day at the beach.